Tonight we're going to do Unit 1, Lesson 8. We're going to multiply and divide with 9. We're going to do that in problem 1, and we're going to do that in problem 4. So I'm going to do problem 2, 3, and 5 first because those are review. And then I'm going to show you a strategy that we learned in school that will help you with your 9 times and division. So let's start with number 2. George told 2 stories each night of the camping trip. The camping trip was 3 nights long. How many stories did George tell? Well, I know he told 2 stories each night. So I'm going to put my each inside my circle. I know that this is times. I know that this is equals. There were 3 nights. That's the many nights. He told 2 stories every night, so that should tell me how many stories he told in all. I can count by 3 2 times, or I can count by 2 3 times. I'm just going to double 3. So 3 plus 3 equals 6. So I'm going to solve that. 3 times 2 equals 6. And then n equals 6. Oh, let me see. How many stories? 6 stories. And I'm going to box my answer. Let's look at number 3. Lashana blew up 40 balloons for a party. She made 10 equal bunches of balloons to put on the tables. How many balloons were in each bunch? If I look at my last line, I'm looking for each. So I'm going to draw my circle, and I'm going to put my variable or my unknown in there. Again, I can put my multiplication sign here. I can put my equal sign there. I'm going to go back and look for information. Lashana blew up 40 balloons for a party. So that would be the total number of balloons that I have. And she had 10 equal bunches of balloons on the tables. In this one, I'm missing a factor. So when I'm missing a factor, I have to do the opposite operation. Take my large number at the beginning of my equation. I'm going to divide that by 10, and that should give me how many flowers are on each table. I can count by 10s till I get to 40. 10, 20, 30, 40. So 40 divided by 10 equals 4. And then I label my answer. 10 equals 4. How many balloons? 4 balloons. And I box my answer. We're going to skim number 4. We're going to go down to number 5. Bridget has 15 CDs. She put 5 CDs in the CD player at one time. How many times does she have to change the CDs to listen to all of them? Well, I know she has 15 CDs. I'm going to put equals 15. She can put 5 CDs in the player at one time. So every time she loads the player up, she can put 5 CDs in. There's my each. And I know this is my multiplication. So how many times does she have to load the CD player with 5 CDs if she has a total of 15 CDs? That's my situation. So let's opposite. I'm going to do a divide. Large number comes first. Divided by 5 equals n. I can count by 5 till I get to 15. 5, 10, 15. That would be 3. So 15 divided by 5 equals 3. N equals 3. And what does it say? How many times? 3 times. And I box my answer. Okay, let's go back up to number 1. And we're going to set up our equation. So let's read it. The pet store has 54 birds. There are 9 birds in each cage. How many cages are there? So I have 9 birds in each. And there's my each. I'm going to circle it. I know this comes multiplication sign, my equal sign. 54 birds would be my total. So I put that in my total. I don't know how many cages I have, but I do know there's 9 birds in each cage, and I do know that there are 54. So I have to do the opposite operation, which would be divide. Large number comes first. 54 divided by 9 equals n. Okay, let me show you how we can do that. Starting with my little finger on this hand, I'm going to count by 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. I'm going to put the 6th finger under 51, 52, 53, 54. I have made 54 with all the fingers on my hand except the 6th finger. This is finger 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This will be my 6th finger. So I have 54 divided by 9 equals 6. And then n equals 6 cages. Now, we've been practicing the 9 times in class, so they should have a little bit of a knowledge of what I'm talking about with my fingers so they can teach you. Okay, so n equals 6 cages. Let's look at number 4. There are 4 floors in Reedsville City Hall. Every floor has 9 offices. How many offices are in the building? Well, every floor has 9 offices, so I know my each. So I could say each floor has 9 offices. Here's my multiplication. Here's my equals. 4 floors. That's how many floors there are. So I need to find out my total number of floors. How do I do that? Let me show you with my fingers. I count 1, 2, 3, 4. I put this one down. And then I count by, I put my 4th finger down. This will be my 4th finger. And then I count, these are 10s, and these on this side of the finger are 1. So 10, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. So 4 times 9 equals 36. N equals 36 offices. And I box my answer. Let me show you that again because there's time on the video. I put my 4th finger down when I multiply by 9, so 1, 2, 3, 4. All the fingers on this side equal 10. All the fingers on this side equal 1. So 10, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. You might want to practice that a little bit with the other 9 times tonight. And that's the end of our lesson 8 from Unit 1.